Good morning, everyone. Morning, church. If you're a true follower of Christ, a true Christian, you are a servant of Christ, and that means you're to labor for Him. And I taught this in Georgia a week ago. God's work is labor intensive. Just think about these verses we're gonna read on, and we don't need to think that serving the Lord is easy. It's probably a bad way to say it. 2 Timothy 2:14 through 16. Remind them of these things, solemnly charge them, Paul to Timothy, charge them in the presence of God, not to wrangle about words, which is useless and leads to ruin of the hearers. That includes all you people on Facebook that wrangle about words. Verse 15, be diligent. Old King James says, study to present yourselves approved to God as a workman who does not need to be ashamed, accurately handling the words of truth. That word diligent has the concept of labor, hard work, intensity, of literally working till you sweat. Like some of you used to study for final exams when you were in school. We work hard at studying the scriptures, to labor intensely. We're to be a workman in our study, not just a casual reader, not just let me find a YouTube that says something about what I want to learn. No, we're to work at it ourselves. 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your toil, another word for sweat, hard labor, knowing that your hard labor, sweat, is not in vain in the Lord. And abounding means to be flooded, to be overwhelmingly busy with the work of the Lord. We're to be always abounding and toiling for the Lord. Paul tells the church at Thessalonica, you recall our labor and hardship, how working night and day, not to be a burden, we proclaim the gospel to you. And then just think through these verses as part of the judgment throne verses. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you who are blessed, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, you invited me in. I was naked, you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. What part of any of those behaviors that get the invitation into the eternal kingdom, what part of any of those behaviors sound like you didn't really get involved, you didn't really have any labor? They're very labor-intensive behaviors. You have to go find food for people that are hungry. You have to find the right clothing for people that are in need of clothing. If you're going to go visit a prison, you got to schedule all that. You actually got to be trained and take a class and all kinds of stuff. But we don't just sit around as followers of Christ and read our Bible and sing songs together and call ourselves followers of Christ. We're actually to be laboring for Him. A true mission of God is labor intensive, and He intends for you and I to be doing that work. So I want to encourage you today to get busy serving the Lord and stay busy serving Him faithfully. Serve Him with all your heart. Psalmist says, serve Him with gladness. So do it with a smile on your face and the joy that comes with knowing you're working for the kingdom. Be blessed. We'll see you back soon.